Good morning. Are we back? Okay, okay. I am here. I am here. Trying something. I'm trying. Wait. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Bitch, are you here? I mean, I see my B is doing okay. I think the lag yesterday was because I already had Genshin open. See, like, smooth. I'm good. See, smooth. Perfect. Hello. How is everybody? How is everybody doing? Gotta test. Yep, egg, fine. Petting is fine. I think I only have 4, right? Can you stop? I feel you. The witch hat is fine. Maybe. But the flower crown is also fine. I'm good. I'm fine. Okay. So today we'll be playing more Genshin. But I did a thing. I edited the gaming with chat. Hopefully we can play better. Okay, today we'll start off. Oh, hell yeah! Would you like some hot chocolate or some tea with that biscotti? Anyway, here. Let's start with a wordle for the day. Wait, my live 2D is too big. Is too big. Stop it. Stop moving. Oh, there we go. I'm good. What word do you guys start with? I don't remember what word I used to start with anymore. Oh, that's because I should I go back? It's gonna disappear. Oh shit. What does that mean? I forgot to paste my tip jar to this screen, so I'll have to go back later. I want to finish this one. What word has G-O-N-A? Damn, I can't think of a word. Didn't take my word, I think. Take my freaking word. Okay. Okay. What word is that? I go. What? I go. What? Can't think of a word. Howdy. Huh? I'm gonna feel stupid. It's gonna come out later, and then it's gonna be like actually like a normal word that we see every day, and then we just missed it. Oh, Jesus. I need to change my sensitivity again. Hold on. Let me hide. Oh, bitch. See, it is an everyday word. Hello. Thanks for coming. Damn. Yeah, it really is. Just an everyday word. Mouth open. Sensitivity. Let me lower my mouth sensitivity. And eye open should be like lower as well. Okay. I'm good. And I'm back. And I'll just really quickly add the tips to that screen. It's actually just YouTube music. What's that? Let's just be sure. What freaking word is that? Wait! I got it! Bitch! Take my freaking word! I swear to God, if you don't read my word, I will cry. Take my word, bitch! Yes! Oh my God, okay. Okay, wait, that's enough. we got it. Okay, I'm gonna turn on Genshin now. I tried not turning on Genshin before. You know what, you guys play. Fine, you guys play. You guys play while I turn on Genshin. I'm gonna set up Genshin. I tried yesterday, it was so laggy with my B, and then so I'm like, okay, maybe it will work better if I didn't have Genshin on. And I was right. Okay. I'm playing a YouTube thing, that's why you hear Genshin stuff. There, I turned off YouTube music. How is everybody? We'll see, we'll see. Wait. See. Is it this? Take my word. It's a Streamlabs widget. All right, there we go. Steve. Okay, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, there, I'm opening Genshin now. So somebody re-enter trance. The provided word is not in. What? Trans is not a. That sounds bad out of context. Don't let me finish that. Provided word. Oh, never mind. It's not. It's not 5 letters.
Not again.
I'm dumb. Oh my god. What? Oh my god, what word is this?
It's good to get out and stretch your legs once in a while. People aren't made to stay cooped up inside all the time.
Wait, oh Jesus.
Where's my key? Not again.
What the heck? What word is this? Please. My brain. I can't feel settled until we get this game.
The ability to appreciate beauty is an important virtue.
Bestie, why? It's not W or S. What Kraken? Me?
Where's my...
What in the fuck is this word?
Not again.
Somebody hydrate. It can't be eaten because there's no N.
My latest design's getting there, but there's still room for
An
improvement.
E is not meant to be there.
Better make
So
my finishing touches before the deadline creeps up.
what? What? I can't think of anything. It's gonna be something normal again, isn't it? gonna be like something we see every day, and then we just don't think about it. The E has to be the last letter because it's not in any other position.
It's good to get out and stretch your legs once in a
Where
while.
is it?
People aren't made to stay cooped up
Yeah.
inside all the time.
Like what letter would go between T and E? Patsy. Bat. Oh shit! Wait. Oh, I just got it. Shh, everybody. Everybody, hold your horses. No! It went. What? 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 It was latte. I can't believe this shit. Okay, we got it. Okay, we'll do Genshin now. Let's do our boys' Hangout quest. Actually,
getting there, but there's still room for improvement.
I have a new chat
Better make my
window
finishing touches before
thing.
the deadline creeps
How
up.
is it? It's like it's too big. It was latte. You missed it, bestie. Okay, let's move. No, not you. Bestie. I need to make you smaller. There you go. And then I need to make chat different. Chat. There we go. I think that's good. But then
Where's my
the whole thing should be smaller.
Not again.
There we go. Is that good? Is that better? How are we feeling? Is it ugly? Is it different from my theme? Is it incoherent? Is it bad? I don't know. How's the audio? Am I louder now? Like should I make Genshin louder? Let's see.
Come at me.
How's that? Is that louder? Is that too loud? Is it too low? What was I doing? Okay. It's not too low? Because like sometimes I check my VODs and the volume's too low. Wait, my beat I think is still too big. I feel like it is. Or maybe people like seeing the chunk from afar. Yeah, I haven't made them yet.
Where's my key?
I'll have to hide them first.
Not again.
I haven't made them yet because I don't know how to make them look. I didn't like any of the ideas I had. But at least the tips is there. Hold on. I want it like above the UID, I guess. There we go. And then I need to change my stream info. Yeah, I think some of the ones I don't like them. I made this one last night. It took all my creativity out of me. You're gonna have to like, imagine they're there. Okay, what do we do again? I'm nervous. story hangout quest. Oh yes. I'm scared. Son, I need to really work this afternoon. I'm behind on my commissions. I feel horrible. My anxiety is spiking once again. But where is it? Kaveh. Where is he? No? Why? Does it look bad? Is it blurry or what? Because I didn't change anything. It's not? It fills the whole screen for me on my screen.
There are so many local specialties in Sumeru. I want to buy more.
Don't you remember your adventure plans?
Yeah, it fills the screen for me. I don't know what's up. It looks fine on my end.
Getting there, but there's still room for improvement. Better make my finishing touches before the deadline creeps up.
Like what's hiding? Black bars?
Don't you remember your
Where's my...
Can you still see everything?
Not again.
Because I didn't change the game at all.
There are so many local specialties in Sumeru. I want to buy more.
I promise I didn't change anything. It's still 1920 1080. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there's my boy.
I've taken a look at your proposal. It's much better than the ones you showed me before, but I'd still like to make some changes.
Oh, come on, not again. Isn't this the 6th proposal I've shown you? What's your issue this time?
Is the audio still fine?
It's a bit hard to put into words, but the design still doesn't look quite right to me.
I have to say, that's a terribly vague and unconvincing explanation. Please enlighten me. What would feel more right to you?
For starters, don't you think this roof is jutting out a bit too far from the top? It looks almost like the head of a fungus. This door, too. I don't think it needs to be nearly this large. If you could reduce it to around my height, you could use the leftover materials to construct a few more rooms.
The roof and the door are the most fundamental parts of a building. If we were to change them, then what would be left of the design? Even if the soul of the building won't be lost, all traces of architectural style would be gone. Anyone with the slightest inkling of architectural knowledge would know to leave them alone.
Oh, I understand the principles of what you are saying, of course, but the truth remains that I'm still a bit unhappy with the design as is. Is there anything else that you can do? Oh, actually, I just got an idea. Can we get rid of all the extraneous sections on the roof, so the whole design will just be one vertical structure, similar to that of a tree trunk?
What?
Don't architects often say that symmetry makes everything more balanced and pleasing to the eye? This way, the proportions will be completely balanced.
I really don't know how you managed to come up with such a ridiculous idea. Wait, don't tell me. Someone hired you specifically to commission me and put me through the ringer? Come to think of it, though, I really don't think I've gotten on anyone's bad side recently. Anyway, that's it. I will not be working on this commission anymore. Goodbye. Maybe you can find yourself some other genius who'll be able to satisfy your demands.
Hey, young man, please wait!
He's just gonna go for a drink, I see. Looks like I should go check on him. You know what? You know what? Where is he? Let's go, boyfriend. Yes, when you have a shady client, you say, "Heck you." Hey, look at him. Oh my God, he's there. He's right there. Excuse me, pardon me, ignore me. Where's Paimon?
This commission was truly the worst decision ever.
Wait, he has 0 hearts.
Oh, hey. I wasn't expecting to run into you here. Actually, while we're on that, what are you doing here at the tavern? Don't listen to anyone who says that drinking is an elegant pastime. It's no good for your health.
I followed you here. I saw you arguing with someone. I followed you.
So you saw all that, did you? Ugh, I thought I was in the clear. I made sure to double check that nobody I knew was around. Anyway, thanks for looking out for me. Honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm used to it by now. Stress is just an inescapable part of being a working adult. Boss, I'll have a glass of wine. Same as last time. Do you want something too? I'll put it on my tab.
I have a glass of juice.
Wine in a glass of juice, coming right up.
Oh, Kaveh!
I know you're already keeping a secret from me, but if you could add this one to the list as well, I'd really appreciate it. Arguing with a client is not a good look for me. If word gets out, other potential clients might be afraid to work with me. That guy, though, what was he even going on about? All those ridiculous demands of his? He's just a blabbering fool trying to act like a know-it-all.
Kaveh seems a lot more honest after he's had some wine.
Another glass, please, boss. I'm not leaving today till someone has to carry me out.
Yeah, I wonder who that someone is. Who's gonna carry you out, Kaveh?
I gotta say though, it almost feels like you're saying that every other day now.
It really is
Oh,
every other
Jesus.
day that you run into a client who knows nothing about construction requirements or architectural style. If this was in the past, I'd never have gone through 6 whole drafts trying to accommodate the client's preferences.
Okay.
Perhaps getting used to this just means that I've grown numb to it. I've worked on so many projects since graduation, and none of them have been approved at the first pass. I would spend a lot of time altering my designs, and by the time the clients were finally satisfied, all my passion and enthusiasm would be gone. It feels like I'm straying further and further from my artistic vision with every change I have to make.
Damn.
I suppose, though, that just sticking to your guns and completely disregarding other people's feedback would also not be a good thing. All of this makes for a real paradox, one that particularly crops up in my work, too. In the end, what is the true meaning of art? Should I see it as a divine gift of inspiration from the gods, or an expression of the light of my own wisdom?
Here's your drink. How are you already spouting nonsense after just one glass? Your tolerance is easily much better than that.
Boss, what do you think is
Kaveh.
the meaning of art?
The meaning of art? Really, my friend? Who in Sumeru
Aw.
understands art better than
That's
you?
so nice. He's looking out for
Anyway,
Kaveh.
I don't know about
actually.
art, but I do know that I'm interested in business, and some patrons are waiting to be served. So, you'll have to excuse me for now. Just holler if you need anything.
What do you think, traveler?
Are you drunk? Art is something that resonates with the masses of the universe.
Exactly.
Oh, yes!
Our thoughts on the meaning of art are rather similar. In Sumeru, and especially Sumeru of the past, the arts are not a popular discussion topic. Trying to talk about the arts is basically the key to killing any conversation. It's too bad that I'm not in my best form today. Otherwise, we could have talked about this for a little longer.
Kaveh still looks dejected, and even the wine didn't help his mood. How can I help cheer him up? Maybe I should play it safe and make a simple suggestion. I'll help you convince the client. Let's do something else to clear your mind. Let's do something else, bestie!
Sounds great to me. I don't even want to think about this project anymore. But what should we do? It's probably not a good idea to just drink until I pass out here.
Why did you become an How about looking to not know?
Huh? Where did that come from? I mean, it's not like it's some kind of secret. You probably already know some bits and pieces of my past.
Yes, you did tell us.
My mother is also an architect. I've always adored her drawings, and when I was young, I used to sit next to her and watch her bring all kinds of buildings to life on paper. You could say my interest in architecture just naturally grew with time.
Would she be able to understand how you're feeling right now?
Perhaps. In fact, I have also seen my mother argue with her clients, but she would always quickly find the motivation to return to her work. Unfortunately, I've barely had any contact with her since she remarried and moved abroad.
Bruh.
Even if I wanted to ask her about her ability to stay positive after an argument, it would seem rude to barge into her life again over something as trivial as that.
That's your mother. Bruh. Remember how we were like theorizing that Kaveh is traumatized by her mother? Well, that's not a theory anymore. I see it plain as day.
I did remember something else, though. When my mother left, she only carried some small personal luggage with her. She left most of the belongings in the house to me. At the time, she even told me that it would be great if I could learn a few lessons from her life experiences, so my life and career could go a little more smoothly.
What in the hell does that mean?
I hadn't quite come to grips with my emotions, and didn't really have it in me to go through any sentimental items. So I just packed anything with memories away in a box and haven't reopened it since. It's been a really long time. Now that so many years have passed, maybe I have finally developed the maturity I need to face those memories without losing my mind. Yeah, I should dig it out and take a look.
Do you think I can come with you?
Sorry, I've had too much to drink and wasn't thinking clearly. You're right. I should do these kinds of things with the support of a friend. Speaking of that, I can call you a friend now, right?
Yes, of course.
Either way, thanks for reminding me that I can invite you to come along. Had I just gone back by myself, it would have looked like I'm deliberately trying to keep things from you. Ugh, thinking too hard about the words is giving me a headache, so I'll just give it to you straight. Thanks to your advice, I have decided to put my current projects on pause for now, and spend some time trying to rekindle the passion for my craft. If you want to stick around and see how this will turn out, you'll be sure to encounter some bits and pieces of my past. Do you think you'd find that too boring?
I don't think so.
All right, then let's head back together. I mean, you already know where I live.
Hell yeah. Wait, hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. A minute. A minute. Is that okay? Hello? Am I okay?
Who knew that the day would come when I too would have some friends over? Let me see. I should have tidied up the place before I left the house this morning. Hatham shouldn't be home now either. He's usually in the records room at this time of the day.
Oh. Hold on, give me a second. It's lagging. Okay, I'm sorry. Apparently this is better. Okay. I'm good. Let's go.
Anyway, there's no more time for drinks. I'll go take care of the bill.
No, you don't. I could have done that. Let's go. Go home with Kaveh. Bitch. Oh my goodness. Is the chat box fine? Is it ugly? Should I change it? I made it like wrought iron style of like a sign a bakery might have outside. Should I change it? I see something shiny. Is it bad? This lady is here all the time. I bet she hears everything.
Alhaitham isn't in, so feel free to sit wherever. I'll bring out the box.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just didn't realize how much time had passed. The box is pretty dusty, which means it's already been a while since I've moved into this place. And many years since my mother moved to Fontaine. I'm happy for her. I hope she'll be able to find happiness there. She raised me all by herself after my father passed away. It definitely wasn't easy for her. Anyway, enough about that. Let's see what I packed into this box. What are all these things?
Ooh. Is that the that building south of Port Ormuz?
Oh, I remember now. This is
I
a
was
drawing
correct.
made in Port
I knew it.
Ormuz.
I am a Genshin geoguesser.
Obviously, I wouldn't call it anything special now, but I was less than 5 years old when I made this drawing. That's more than
Less
20
than
years
5?
ago. You could say it's pretty good for a child of that
Finally, a hint to his age. More than 20 years. Oh my god. Okay, I'm good. I'm happy. Oh my goodness. Finally, at least one character with like a hint to how old he is.
Now that I've said that out loud, I suppose I do have some level of artistic talent, right?
Why do you say that? Yes, you do, you bitch.
Criticism and self-doubt have always been a part of the artistic process.
That's true.
Without criticism,
That's
there can
true.
be no improvement. It's normal for me to question my abilities from time to time. I admit
That's
that
true.
I may have
I
spent
feel
a little
you.
too long questioning myself this time around. But as you know, the heart tends to dwell on whatever it pleases. Anyway, never mind. The more I talk about it, the less confident I feel. Let's see what else we have in the box.
That's me looking at references. I'm like, oh shit. Mine is ugly compared to these.
My building blocks. It's been years since I've last seen these.
Not
When
me
I was a
feeling-
kid, I used to stack them
Me
super
looking
high.
at Pinterest,
could even
looking at
stabilize
stream
the tower to
overlays,
keep it
and then
from
feeling
tumbling over.
self-conscious of everything that I've ever done.
Oh, and this blueprint. I made it by copying my mother's sketch, and the aspect ratio was horrendous. It's still technically the first blueprint I made myself, though. I was super proud of myself when I finished it, and put it in the same pile as my mother's sketches, hoping she'd notice and compliment me for my good work. Unfortunately, my mother didn't realize that I had put it there. When she had a meeting with a client the next day, she handed my blueprint to him by mistake. The client was completely confused by this new blueprint, but apparently
Oh
he
my
felt
God.
too tongue-tied to question such a famous architect. It was only a few days later that he finally gathered up the courage to pay my mother a visit. He asked, "The door in this blueprint is even taller than the roof. Is this supposed to be part of the design?" My mother took me with her to personally apologize to the client several times. She didn't scold me about it in private, though. Instead, she went over all the steps required to draw a good blueprint and was very patient throughout the whole process. I still remember it like it was yesterday. Let's see. Is there anything else left in this box? Huh. What was this again? Ah, this is my mother's notebook. She used to write and sketch in it all the time. When I was a child, I used to be super fascinated by this notebook and always pestered my mother to let me read it. After asking her a few times, she told me that I could read it as long as I could guess the password. Huh. Wonder why she didn't take this notebook with her. Did she leave it to me on purpose?
You could open it and take a look.
If only I could. I never managed to guess the password.
Even after all those
Hey,
years.
it's not a matter of time, it's a matter of inspiration. That's what we need to guess the password. Who knows? Maybe this time something will click in my head, and the answer will just present itself. Let me think. What could it be?
Your name?
I could tell what you were thinking. Don't worry, I tried all the easy guesses a long time ago. I've tried my name, my father's name, my mother's name,
never
my
tweeted that on
grandparents'
live.
names on both sides,
Forgot.
and all of our birthdays. I've tried every name and number
I'm
remotely
tired.
related to my family. I've even tried stuff like "Love you, Kaveh," "Take care," and "Yours truly." I've tried every cheesy phrase and well-wish in the book, but this lock has refused to budge. I wouldn't try that route again. I have a hunch that it won't be that simple.
I bet they'll sell Haytham's
Also, if she
password.
really did use something like that, she'd never hear
Love
the
you,
end of it from the
Kaveh.
folks over at Haravatat if they ever found out.
We could try asking all acquaintances. Maybe.
So we could find someone who was close to my mother and see if they might know anything? I see what you're saying, but who should we talk to for that? My mother was never really the one to be social. My father was the one with more friends, but all those connections were severed when he died. Let me think. Is there still someone at the academia who would know my mother? Ah, actually, there is someone. Professor Zaha Hadi. Huh, you've never really heard of her? She's a famous Gasharwar scholar and leading expert in formal garden design. My mother studied under her as a student many years ago. Professor Zaha Hadi published many works during her career, so I was able to learn a lot by studying her essays. If there's anyone who still remembers my mom, it'd be her. She's older now and is no longer teaching at the academia. But if I remember correctly, she spends most of her time around the Bimarstan area. Let's go take a look. We might run into her if we're lucky.
This house. We can visit at any time now. We just have to turn on Kaveh's Hangout. Bitch. Oh my god. I love this house. Oh my god. Hello. This is where they sit and they cuddle and they kiss. This is where they discuss many things. I'll hate them so. It's Kaveh and I'll hate them so together. Okay, we got it. I'm normal. I'm normal, I promise, I swear. Oh, it's you.
What am I supposed to do now? Forget it. I'll just head back.
Tainari, what are you doing here?
Oh, it's you. Good to finally see you again. I came into the city to buy some experiment reagents, hoping to bring them back with me to Gandharvaville. But as soon as I got here, I noticed someone banging on Cyrus's door. You've all heard of Cyrus, right? He's an ex-sage and Simon's adoptive
Yes.
father.
Sino's dead.
I was thinking about going over to ask what's happening. That granny over there may appear old and frail, but her vocal cords certainly sound loud and healthy as ever.
Granny?
Yeah, she's just over there. You can go check out the situation yourselves in a moment. Kaveh, were you at the tavern?
Oh my god, we're gonna get lectured by Mommy Tainari.
I had a quick drink or two. Can you still smell the alcohol?
Drinking in broad daylight. Really? You want to pass out by the road and get run over by a sumpter beast like some mindless fungus, huh? And you, traveler? You didn't try to stop him?
I just got there!
You look like a wreck, Kaveh. What happened? Are you feeling down again? You know what?
Bestie.
I'm hosting a meal at Pardisti tomorrow evening. Do you want to come?
Oh, the friendship is so wholesome. I love it.
Huh? Oh, I had no idea. Let me think for a moment. I'll come if I can find some time.
All right. Then I'll plan on reserving 2 seats for you. I'll be heading back to Gandharvaville for now. I have a feeling that argument over there is going to continue for quite some time. It might be best if we don't get involved.
A granny who lives nearby. Let's go take a look.
Aw, he's offering you free food, bestie. He knew. He was like, oh, he's struggling. Bitch, come here, get food. With me. Oh, hi. It's you.
Ha! So, plan on keeping yourself locked in there, huh? Fine by me. If you're not going to come out, then I'm not going to leave. My tomato was growing so well. It had all the potential to become the best tomato this year. And you cut it straight from the vine.
I already told you I had nothing to do with it.
Oh my gosh.
Why would I take a tomato that's still weeks from ripening? You'd have to be awfully green as an investigator to think it was me.
I mean, she is green. She's wearing green all over.
You see, the word green here can refer to both the color of the tomato and the fact that your stomach could use some.
Enough nonsense. Just come out and face me, you coward.
You're out of your mind. If I've actually done something wrong, then get a mantra and pull me out by
Of course,
force.
Sino's
I don't
dad
jack.
makes dad jokes.
Oh, why you?
Professor Zahahadi?
And who are you? Oh, Kaveh. Fancy seeing you here.
Her tune changed immediately.
How long has it been? Come on, get over here and let the professor take a good look at you. Not bad, not bad. You've grown taller again.
Professor, what's going on here?
It's no big deal, really. A few of us old scholars got bored in our retirement and decided to put together a vegetable growing competition. At the end, whoever loses will have to go up on stage and do a performance for the winners. Which brings us to our current predicament. My tomato was sure to win until a certain someone decided they couldn't bear to lose.
Hey, don't try to defame me in front of the kids. If we're airing out each other's dirty laundry now, then why don't we talk about you sneaking into Janat's garden the other night?
Oh my god. This beef.
Lucky for you, seeing these youngsters come to pay their respects today has put me in a better mood. I'll let you off the hook. For now. Come on, let's go. We'll take our conversation elsewhere. He doesn't need to be a part of it.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Is Faranak still doing well?
Yes, as far as I know. She left for Fontaine some time ago and started a new life for herself. She's still doing work related to architecture, though.
Ah, yes. I did hear about that. Did that upset you at all?
No, not at all. She's already sacrificed a lot raising me as a single mother.
That's good to hear. Your mother did struggle quite a bit those few years. It's probably a good thing that she found a new place to call home. Sometimes I wonder if things were harder for her because she was so beautiful. People were always drawn to her beauty first, only to realize she had a sensitive and vulnerable heart
my
underneath.
goodness.
She was still quite young when she first joined my class as a student. Beautiful and radiant with her golden hair, yet quiet and single-minded. She seemed like a lass from some aristocratic house who was seeing the outside world for the first time. She had to make a lot of drastic changes in her life to raise you on her own. Even during her time in the academia, she was a thorough perfectionist. If she was unsatisfied with something she had made, she'd insist on redoing it, even if I was perfectly happy with it. She had many admirers, and they'd always fill up the first few rows of seats, hoping they could get closer to her sitting in the first row. If it were any of my other classes, you'd have found nobody sitting in the front. But every time I saw her, she was always in that same rigid pose. She'd have one hand on her forehead with the other clutching her pencil. Her eyebrows would be knitted in a frown as she concentrated on the blueprint in front of her.
I'm sure she had many difficult moments in her life. How did she cope with the stress?
I'm not too sure. She never talked about such things with me. She rarely opened up to other people, you know. I do remember one time, though, when she got into a heated argument with a friend. She said something I found very memorable. She said, "True art cannot be understood, but as an artist, I wish some people could understand its meaning and value. If you ask me, that's probably the greatest source of pain for geniuses of their craft. It's extremely hard for them to find someone who can truly understand their ideas."
So that's how it is. I wonder if the password could be...
Understanding?
I tried both just now. Seems those aren't it either.
What are you trying to do?
My mother left her notebook to me, but it has a password and I haven't figured out what it is yet. I'm trying to learn more about her so I'd have a better chance at cracking the code. Thank you for all that you told us.
It's the least I can do. Talking to youngsters like yourself makes me feel younger too. Honestly, looking at you now, I can see how much you resemble her. It's almost as if she's standing right in front of me again. Your personalities are quite alike too. You're both stubborn and both a little awkward. Of course, I'm sure the similarities are mostly superficial. But so long as you continue to harbor those traits, you'll find a lot of difficulties in your work. I've taught a lot of students over my career, and in my experience, very few genius architects of Ksharawar ever found happiness for themselves.
What? I guess.
They would know exactly what they
Artists.
want to express and fight for it tooth and nail, which inevitably led to
Exactly,
arguments
I
with their
mean-
clients. Some clients would choose to respect the architect's vision or just let the argument go because of the architect's reputation. But those are the rare ones. When Farnak first graduated, she was getting into arguments with her clients nearly every single day. I think it only got a little better when she met your father.
I
Cute.
see. But could he understand the designs my mother made?
What Darshan
No,
was his
I think they were probably beyond him, too. But despite that, he still stayed next to her, listening to her joys and sharing in her sorrows. Farnak had many admirers, but she ended up choosing your father. His support probably played a part in that decision.
support. There's you know who else listens to all his joys and troubles and supports him all the way. The right way, not the enabling kind of way. You know who does that?
So instead of understanding, perhaps all we need is just companionship.
Maybe that's what she was trying. Oh, don't be.
Huh. It worked.
His mom was like, all you need is a companion. And it's like in Princess and the Frog where it's like a love, really love most of all. Like it's the most important part of life. That's what his mom is saying. And Kaveh found,
Oh.
found love. He found
Was that the right password?
companionship. You know who else is offering companionship?
Yes!
Then you should be on your way, child. Find a quiet place and see what she wanted to say to you. Being the awkward person that she is, I suppose there were many things that Faranet could never say out loud. Instead, she probably left them in her diary, hoping that they would make their way to you one day. If you're ever in a mood to chat again, just come and find me here. You're always welcome to discuss architecture topics with me as well.
Thank you so much, Professor.
There's no need to be so formal. I'll let you kids go. It's time for me to take another stroll around the vegetable garden.
I wonder what my mother could have written about.
They all say Zaha Hadid's class is the toughest, but I think it's actually not too bad. On the other hand, though, structural mechanics is definitely a pain, no matter how you try to approach it. I doubled down and managed to get through it in the end. I met someone special. At first, I didn't think much of him, but now, I feel very happy whenever I get to spend time with him. We decided to name our son Kaveh. I don't think a younger me would have ever imagined forming such an intimate bond with another person. Back then, I lived only in the shadow of myself, as well as that of the dream in my heart. The bad news came. And even though it's been several days now, I still can't bring myself to come to terms with what happened. My eyes are so swollen, it's hard to see. What if they're all lying to me? And this is just a long, cruel dream. But I have to face reality. I still have someone to take care of. No matter what happens, I'll do my best to raise my son on my own.
Huh? Is this a drawing? Seems like it was done by my mother.
Bitch! Look at him! Look at, do you recognize them, chat? Look at, oh my god. It's Tainari's dad. Kaveh's dad. Al-Haytham's dad. And I think that's Cyrus. Oh my god. They were meant to be best friends. It was destiny.
This blonde man was probably my father. But who are the other people in the picture? Huh? Why do a few of them look somewhat familiar? From the dates in the notebook, she probably drew this more than 30 years ago.
It's the dads.
They hadn't even been born yet.
Even the dads were best friends.
Maybe we were thinking too much. Oh, there are a few lines written in the diary about this as well.
Marauders.
The one who invited us to the gathering is a talkative woman. Including us, 3 couples showed up. There was also a person who came alone. The talkative woman introduced everyone to each other.
3
She
couples.
spoke really quickly, so I couldn't quite catch everything she said. But I also didn't feel like asking her to repeat herself. My husband seems to be friends with the man with long ears. I couldn't really join their conversation, so I've resigned myself to sitting in a corner and drawing in my notebook. I don't think I'd be able to become friends with any of these people.
I think it was
Especially
Cyrus.
that stiff-looking couple.
Like, maybe they actually knew Sino's real parents? Because there's 3 couples, right? Like, including, like, other than them. That would be Tainari's parents, Al-Haytham's parents, and Sino's parents. Like, maybe Cyrus immediately adopted him when his parents died.
That man is certainly very handsome, but he would constantly alternate between disjointed and serious ways of talking.
Even though
His
are
life is
best
a bit more
friends.
bearable.
I'll be back. I got something. I think it was Cyrus who came along. Okay, I'm back. As I was saying, I think it was Cyrus who came alone. Yeah, Sino's adoptive dad. So I'm theorizing that the third couple was Sino's parents, and maybe when they died, Cyrus immediately adopted him because he knew his parents already. Like maybe they were already best friends.
We were not acquainted with each other to begin with, and I doubt we'll see each other again after this gathering. The ambiance of this gathering is surprisingly pleasant, however. Talking to people can allow us to find some peace after a long day. Maybe my son will also partake in these gatherings in the future.
He does!
He'll be able to make many friends.
Who would have thought my mother used to attend that kind of thing? It seems she was only good at talking about her own work and found it difficult to join into other conversations.
She mentioned the other
As a
wives.
result, she often kept to herself. And
At
would be
least
off to the
one
side
wife.
Drawing.
I mean, maybe they drink tea sometimes.
There's more written on the back. Oh, it seems like it was written to me.
Kaveh. I was both overjoyed and distressed when I learned of
I
your decision
mean,
to continue
sometimes
your studies
that's the
in
most you
Kashara.
could think of somebody. I mean, Farnak seems to be like asocial.
You are very talented.
I mean,
and
she
I am
chose to
confident that you will become an
write
architect
a
of
draw
much acclaim.
instead of like
However,
talking to her
the
husband's
more
friends.
talented you are as an artist, the more misery.
Maybe it just
and
shows how
anguish
much
you
of
will
like
encounter.
how she's not very good at handling people.
No one will be able to help you during your journey as an artist. But outside of your life as a creator, you can learn to form connections with other people and enjoy many other things in life. It's the whenever you feel down,
And maybe it's a joke
seek out
also.
a friend to sit
Calling
and have a
them
chat.
bearable, I don't know.
You can accumulate joy and fulfillment by spending time with them. The positive feelings you gain will get you through the long and difficult years. Never forget that companionship is the most important thing of all.
Don't worry, man. He does have a companion now.
So that's the answer she prepared for me. She really thought long and hard about me and my future. Well, now that I've read her words, do you think I should
Of
accept
course.
Tanari's invite and attend that dinner at
What the
Pardee's
hell?
DI?
Wait, you were actually considering not going?
The thought definitely crossed my mind. Although it'd be nice to get together with friends and chat the night away, I don't want to bring down other people's mood because
Oh
I'm
man, I
sad.
do that all the time. I'll be like, I'm gonna go alone.
Besides, don't most people hate the feeling of seeing their friends troubled and being unable to help? And what's worse, nearly all of my problems can't be
Yes,
easily
exactly.
resolved with some encouraging words or gesture. And don't forget, I'm also older than all of them. As their senior,
He's the
I
oldest.
should appear to be a bit more responsible.
See, this beats the allegations that Sino is somehow not 20. Because some people really said that Sino's a minor or something. But Tainari saw right through you. It's normal for friends to take care of each other.
You're not wrong, but I keep feeling like I haven't really helped them much in return.
Sino is at least 20 plus. If Kaveh is not like... If Kaveh is at least like 29 or 30. Right?
Wait, do you mean it? You're not making fun of me, are you? I've gotten so used to sarcasm that I can't tell what's genuinely a compliment anymore. Wait, by fun, did you mean... You know what? I'm not going to overthink it. I'll see you tomorrow at Pardee's DI.
Sino is the youngest out of all of them, apparently. According to lore people.
We'll see how long you can stay cooped up in there.
She's just gonna be there. Still arguing back and forth with Cyrus. It seems that they're not actually angry anymore, but just arguing to pass the time. It's banter. They're having fun.
We'll see how long you can stay cooped up in there.
Okay, what do we do? 16 tomorrow. 16. Is it tomorrow? Or does it count as today? Is it now? Oh, never mind.
Describes very simple, which is exactly why I took the position.
Piance. Piance de Resistance. Where we go? Where are we going? How do you pronounce his name, Hozom? Ham? Sir?
Rather than
asking it's them! It's the boys, it's the boyfriends. Shh. The boyfriends out in the wild, in their natural habitat. On a date.
Alhaitham also got my invite, right? Will he be coming to join us?
That guy, he's never been a fan of social gatherings. I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you.
Are you sure? All right then. I guess we won't wait for him.
Yeah, let's go. I mean, maybe we should give him a little more time. We can keep chatting for a while longer.
Oh, sure.
You still haven't told me, what's the occasion for getting us together here at Pardis DI?
We're celebrating the end of the first phase of Kale's studies. I wanted to thank you all for the help you've given her along the way.
Then where's Kale?
She said she wanted to show everyone a bit of what she's learned, so she's still doing some last-minute prep at home. She'll be here shortly. Anyway, let's get started. To tell you the truth, I'm actually not so confident that the second phase will go as well as the first. The curriculum will become a lot more involved, and I'm worried that she won't be able to get through all of it. I was hoping we could brainstorm about it together before she gets here.
I knew this wouldn't be just a simple free dinner.
Yes, it's a new
Is
VA.
that why you also invited Alhaitham?
The old VA got replaced a month in after the allegations.
Yes, I thought it would be good if we could all put our heads together about this.
The whole universe was really fast.
Anyway, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. What did you guys do when you ran into a problem that you didn't know how to solve? Or got assigned a project that you knew you weren't going to finish on time?
Never happened to me.
I'd just pull another all-nighter.
You two are hopeless. Does anyone have a more useful answer to the question?
Perhaps you could adjust the pace of the curriculum.
Ooh, that's a good point. Confidence is the most important thing. Once you lose your sense of confidence, it'll become all but impossible to find the motivation to study.
This could be a potential direction. I have already redesigned the literacy curriculum, and I was originally hoping to ask Alhaitham for his opinion. But
It's very simple. Instead of
Here he
focusing on the
is.
amount of material you would like to teach, focus on the amount the student would be able to remember.
Oh, guy is so handsome.
Wow, you actually showed up. You could probably count the number of times you've actually come to gatherings like this on just one hand.
All my favorite people are here.
It's still more than the number of times you've managed to get a proposal approved on the first try.
As long as you're still aware. So, what made the difference this time? You looking to drink your sorrows away with some friends?
That's your purpose for being here, not mine. Don't project your ways of thinking onto me.
He knows him too. He knew.
So you're saying the only reason you came is to help Tainari with his brainstorming?
Precisely. Kale will have a long road in front of her.
Aww. Oh, hey, Thumb.
Hey, just to get
Yeah.
one thing clear.
Kale has
If
4
Kale
dads
manages to make
and
her
2
way to the
moms.
academia, we cannot let her enroll in her avatar. Kasharawar is obviously the best choice for her. She's been a trainee forest ranger for so long, she'll definitely be good with her hands.
They actually gave Kale a canon darshan already, based on like, it was like a marketing signboard. The one where like, it was for a store, and actually they gave Kale Spantamad.
What are you saying? Spontamod is the better choice. It's where I graduated
They
from, after all.
drew Kale with a uniform, and she got Spantamad.
Then what about Amorta? That's the darshan her master actually graduated from.
Yes.
There are only 2 other Darshans left. We might as well select all of them on her enrollment application.
You? I'm trying to have a serious discussion here. Traveler, you aren't associated with any of the 6 darshans. In your opinion, which darshan would be the best choice for Kale?
I think she should get through the second phase of her studies first.
Well said.
Agreed. And my goal in inviting you here was to gather some thoughts on the execution
Oh
of
my
the second
god, this
phase.
is giving parents trying to decide your course for you. They're like, are you good at computers? You should go computer engineering. My daughter will be a lawyer.
Phase 2 far exceeds Phase 1 in both curriculum complexity and the speed of instruction. I hope Kale has prepared herself for what is coming.
Hey, what are you thinking now? Please don't tell me you're planning on lending her those abstruse books from your home library.
Actually, I was thinking about lending her a professions guide.
I'll make sure to write, "Don't become an architect" on the front page of that.
But don't you love your job, Kaveh?
You're right. I can't deny that.
You got full hearts.
Is there another phase after phase 2? What's the ultimate goal of all of this? Are we trying to prepare her for a job in the academia?
Good question, Sino. Asking important questions.
We don't need to think that far ahead. Hold that thought, though. I think my vegetables are done.
They're having a barbecue. The dads are having a barbecue.
I'm telling you, that client had no idea what he was talking
Oh,
about.
he's drunk already.
No matter what I did, he had something bad to say about it.
Exactly. Yes, that's how I feel also.
Have you considered finding another client?
Ah, they're all the same. I haven't had a good night's sleep for months now. Who do they think they are, ordering me to alter my design over and over again just because they have some mora?
It's too late now to change careers. You might as well try to find some joy in the pain.
Exactly.
Besides, you'll be getting up in the middle of the night to make edits to your own design even when the client doesn't request it.
That's true. Oh my god.
No. That's not true.
Denial is a revolt in Egypt.
Cheer up, Kaveh. I'll tell you a new joke.
We'll save
Yes,
that for the end,
please,
Sino.
please,
You can keep it
please.
to yourself until then.
Whatever. I'm not going to use my brain anymore. Let's drink tonight to our heart's content.
And you're gonna have I'll hate them carry you back home. Oh, look at it, bitch. Oh. Tavern hearts for her. Okay. Oh. We got one ending. We got my favorite ending. Oh my goodness, yay. Exactly, yes. It's perfect. Let's get another one. A dear memento. Let's do something different. Because it does get like boring
It's
if
good to
it's
get
like
out
a
and stretch your
similar
legs
road.
once in a while. People aren't made to stay cooped up inside all the time.
Whoa, that lagged. Live 2D eats a lot of my CPU storage. Not Live 2D, VTube Studio. I'm probably shredding my graphics card. Let's go talk to Kaveh again. Hello, baby. Hi, baby. How are you?
Taking this commission was truly the worst decision ever.
Are you alright?
Oh, hey. I wasn't expecting to run into you here.
He's so pretty. When he looks up at you, is so pretty. Look at him. I love his eyes.
Actually, while we're on that, what are you doing here at the tavern?
Okay.
Don't listen to anyone who says that drinking is an elegant pastime. It's no good for your health.
I saw you arguing with soldiers.
So you saw all that, did you?
Okay, it's the same
Anyway,
thing.
thanks for looking out for me. Honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm used to it by now. Stress is just an inescapable part of being a working adult. Boss, I'll have a glass of wine. Same as last time.
Oh, that's already a different conversation.
Do you want something too? I'll put
Oh,
it
wait,
on
no,
my
it's
tab.
not. It's juice.
Wine in a glass of juice?
How much
I
is
know you're
juice?
already
I
keeping a
can't
secret
imagine
from
that.
me, but if you could add this one to the list
It freaks
as well,
me out whenever
I'd
juice
really
is
appreciate
expensive.
it. Arguing the client is not a good look for me. If word gets out, other potential clients might be afraid to work with
Yeah.
me. That guy, though, what was he even going? Another glass, please, boss.
You've got it, sir.
He just has two glasses
It really
and he's
is
already
every
drunk.
other day that you run into a client who knows nothing about
At least he
construction
saves money
requirements or
by being a
architectural
lightweight.
style. If this was in the past, I'd never have gone through 6 whole drafts trying to accommodate the client's preferences. But perhaps getting used to this just means that I've grown numb to it. I've worked on so many projects since graduate. I would spend a lot of time altering my designs. And by the time the clients were finally satisfied, all my passion and I suppose, though, that just sticking to all of this makes for a real paradox. One that particularly...
Here's your drink.
Boss, what do you...
The meaning of art. Anyway, I don't know about art, but I do know that I'm in...
What do you think?
Alright, so I guess this.
Yes, art shouldn't be self-indulgent entertainment saved for the elite.
That's true, exactly.
Let's say that I built a house for someone. If they don't like how it looks, then no matter how brilliant it may appear to me, they won't be happy with it. The problem is that it can be very difficult to get validated by others. I could compromise my personal standards to accommodate my clients, but often that just means creating a final product that I would struggle to look at.
Kaveh still looks dejected, and even wine didn't help his mood. How can I share that?
Thanks for offering, but you've seen how he is. He's not going to listen to anything I say. He understands nothing about my design. And all the suggestions he made were as if he just wanted to mock me.
I don't think he was intrinsically trying to be difficult. Even if you can convince it, to even see your point.
You mean, if I managed to get him to see things my way, then this project would also gain recognition from many people?
Yeah.
You've got a point. Let's hear him out one more time, then. Time to get going. I know where we'd be able to find the guy. There's no time to waste. The wine can wait until another time. I'll go take care of the bill.
We actually stopped him from drinking. Or at least drinking more. Hold on. I want to edit my chat. I kind of want it smaller because it's hiding the quest. But then I don't know. I'm worried it's too small now. Maybe that's fine. I mean, oh, how do you get that far? Very quick. Very, very quick. Oh, fandango. Oh, he's here.
Kaveh, what are you doing here?
I've changed my mind. I was overreacting earlier. Can we try discussing the project some more?
My apologies as well. Now that I think about it, some of my requests were indeed a bit unreasonable. If I choose you to create the design for my project, I should have a bit more faith in your vision.
Thank you for understanding. Mutual trust is the basis for good communication. Now that, to be perfectly honest, your commission request has been the most peculiar one I've ever received. Even now, I still know nothing about the building's intended purpose. All I know is that you want to build something.
Maybe he's
in the
just
desert
bad
for
at
public
creating
use.
his own vision or like describing what he wants to see, you know?
I am aware that overly specific requests will restrain
Like
the
some people are
architect's
just not good at
artistic
like
freedom. However, knowing
art
nothing about
either.
the intended purpose of the building also means
Making
I have
something
no
look good,
idea
you
if
know?
I'm on the right track. I've produced several draft proposals for you to choose from, and you've rejected every single one. If we don't get on the same page, it could be a decade before we can finally break ground on this project.
Yes, I've given this some thought already. I think we can go with the general direction of the latest proposal that you just showed me. It's just...
Just...
putting
people
the,
who are like, oh, I don't know how to describe what I want.
Can we get some less expensive materials for the floor tiles? Yeah, I know someone in the business, and the red bricks he sells can go for pretty cheap. The timber here as well. We should be able to find some substitutes.
Please give me a moment. My head's starting to hurt again. Just please hold on for a second. So, let me get this straight. You want to reduce the cost of the project, right? But if we implement your suggestions, then I'm afraid we have to scrap the entire design. Architectural design cannot be neatly split into discrete parts. Any change to one part of the design will affect the quality of the whole thing. I decided to utilize high-end timber for this section because the weight-bearing structure requires the supporting materials to be durable and strong. Same with the tiles. Switch them out and the entire mural will have to be redesigned. More importantly, if we make such a change, both its practical functionality and aesthetic value will take a great hit. If all you need is a building with a roof that can keep people dry in the rain, you shouldn't have commissioned me. Many architects would be able to build you one of those while charging far less in commission fees.
Actually, please tell me, are you absolutely sure that there's no room for any changes in
Maybe
this
the
draft
client
of
never
the
told
design?
him the materials, I guess.
I think the most important thing for me is to understand what you would actually like to get. If you could tell me more about your vision, I might be able to work with the design some more. You are the client, after all. You should have the final say on how the project turns out.
I want to build something unique. Something quiet and warm inside. A refuge that can block out the world outside. I want all who enter this building to be able to temporarily forget everything that's going on outside of the building and just focus on their task at hand.
That's not exactly it. That doesn't sound like a building to me. I don't know. What do you mean? A bookstore?
That's a bit more information than last time, but it's still extremely vague. To put it another way, every rich person who wants to build a mansion for themselves would request something like this. We've gone through many proposals, and this draft is already the cheapest one. Cutting costs by substituting building materials will not only detract from the overall effect of the building, it also won't save you much more in the grand scheme of things.
Thank you for giving it so much thought. please, give me some more time to mull over the budget. I'll get back to you once I've figured out a solution. I still have a few business meetings that I must attend, so I'm afraid I'll have to leave for now. You can just leave the proposal as is. I'll get in touch once I've given it some more thought.
I also have a similar feeling.
Should we follow him, see if anything unusual comes up?
Is that really okay? He does seem really suspicious, though. He dresses like a rich person, but when you talk to him, he hardly
Is he
sounds
actually
the
like
part.
Fatui, and they're just trying to build like a Fatui headquarters?
That's actually pretty common. Not all rich people are spendthrifts. Many are just, as if not more, stingy than him. The more mora some people have, the more they love interfering with people's lives. Like constantly reminding you to pay back your debts, or hinting every other day that it actually, now that I think about it, I'm not even sure this person really wants to work on this project with me. Putting his vague who knows how long construction will take if he keeps delaying things like this. We should find him.
There's something going on. He hiding something. Maybe someone else is forcing him to do these and that.
Huh? Where did he go? I could have sworn he went this way. Let's keep looking.
Maybe he's actually like a middleman.
Oh, hey, look! Isn't that Badawi? It sure looks like him, but he's dressed completely different now. What is he up to?
Didn't I tell you before? I'm not looking for more work. Plus, aren't you a bit old for physical labor? If something happens to you, I won't be able to pay for it.
Oh, you won't have to worry about that. I grew up as an eremite mercenary and worked in the desert my entire life. My body's still in great shape. I don't have many talents, but I still have my muscle. If you need someone to unload goods or drive away sumpter beasts, I'm your man.
You used to be an eremite mercenary?
I know there are a lot of bad apples in our ranks, but most are just trying to make a living.
Let me think. I'm sorry, but I still can't take you in. I don't have any open positions right now, and don't have the mora for anything more. How about this? Why don't you try your luck somewhere else?
Okay.
He used to be a member of the Eremites? Huh. From the way he was dressed, I would have thought he was a merchant from the rainforest. Let's ask him about it.
Maybe he actually doesn't have money.
We meet again.
Huh? Why are you guys here?
That's what we wanted to ask you. Who are you? Why did you dress up like a merchant to talk to me about our project? There's no need for us to continue this project if you still want to keep hiding things from us. I don't work with individuals I can't trust.
Believe me, I didn't have any bad intentions. It's just... All right, there's no point hiding anything anymore. The building I'm trying to commission you for is not
Bitch,
really
I was right! I was like,
but rather a
a
library.
bookstore?
for children
I said
living in the desert.
bookstore! I got the gift of Prophecy Beach.
A library? Funded entirely by yourself. Shouldn't this be the responsibility of the academia? I've heard that the academia will be looking to prioritize the desert with the allocation of educational resources and materials. It sent over a large
He
shipment
should have
of
said
regular
it.
goods just last
Why
month.
was he pretending it was our house?
You're right. And I was aware of these happenings as well. I just figured what I want to do is a separate effort from what's already being done by the academia. The desert is too vast. Even if the academia spends a lot of effort trying to disseminate knowledge in those parts, it might still take decades, if not centuries, to reduce the educational gap that already exists between the two regions. And what's more, I don't know if the academia would ever reverse its stance in the future. All I know is that as a desert dweller, We should not wait passively for good things to happen to us. If we only did that, we'd never be able to stand up and hold our heads high. I don't have much longer left on this world, so I just want to use whatever time I have to contribute something to my homeland.
Why didn't you just tell us from the start? Why did you feel the need to lie?
I didn't want you to know that I came from the desert. I've lived in the desert my entire life, and there wasn't anyone here that I could trust. I figured I needed as much safety as I could get.
To the point that you even disguised your identity? That's certainly taking playing it safe to the next level. Hold on. Don't tell me you've also been scammed before.
When I first came to Sumeru City, I brought a lot of Mora, hoping to find an architect that I could work with. Someone agreed to take on the project, and even took a sum of Mora from me, but then disappeared without a trace. After that, I heard that there are a lot of untrustworthy people in this business. Some would run as soon as they've been paid, while others would deliberately use expensive materials and take a cut of the construction funding. I spent a while collecting information in the city, and eventually learned that you're the most famous architect in all of Sumeru. I figured that you wouldn't need to make Mora by scamming people. By the way, how did you know I was scammed? I don't think I've ever mentioned that to anybody.
Just a hunch. A while ago, I accepted an offer to work on a project in the desert, and was also scammed out of a large sum of Mora. I ran into someone who was living in a pretty run-down house. I noticed a load-bearing wall on the verge of collapse, and suggested that I build a new house for him. He said that he had no way to pay for it, so I loaned him some of my own Mora, and told him to get some stone and timber from the local vendors. And after that, he even borrowed Mora from me twice more, using a different excuse each time. I didn't even suspect him of any wrongdoing until he hired a group of mercenaries and tried to ambush me in his own house.
What the fuck, Kaveh?
According to him, I looked like an easy target because I was an academia scholar who didn't have any family or friends in the desert. What kind of person would just look at someone else and think, this guy looks like an easy target?
Those kinds of things do happen every once in a while, yes. Folks like him are the exact reason why us desert dwellers' reputation have gone down the drain. I must apologize to you on their behalf.
It's all right. You were also scammed by someone from Kasharwar after all. I should apologize to you on their behalf. Ultimately, neither of our experiences had anything to do with the desert or the rainforest. People who are new to an area are always easy targets for criminals.
Bad people are everywhere.
Yeah, you'll find both good and bad people everywhere. I can't understand the logic of those who like to take advantage of others, but I have to accept their existence as a fact of life. Anyway, I digress. Let's return to the topic at hand. Did you keep rejecting my designs because you thought I was deliberately using expensive materials to take a cut as a middleman?
That's what I was afraid of initially, yes. I eventually understood that you weren't out to cheat me. But unfortunately, I still don't have nearly enough Mora to pay for the design you propose. I've done the math and know that we should be able to make it if we cut some corners. However, after our conversations, I can see that you're passionate about your design, and I'm quite fond of the proposal as well. So, I decided to try and see if I can afford your proposal as is. I've been looking for work every day, and in another month, I should be able to cobble together enough Mora to meet the budget.
By cobble together, you mean you're going to spend your entire life savings on this project? But then, what will you do if something unexpected comes up, and you find yourself stuck with no emergency fund?
To be honest, I haven't really thought about that. I mean, when you've lived to be my age and something happens, you can't really call it unexpected anymore. All I want is to build this library before I leave this world, so that the children of the future would have some books to read, and the desert dwellers would be able to learn their letters and pick up some practical knowledge.
You seem really passionate about this project.
A while ago, I heard that the academia had decided to recruit a number of exceptional children from the desert. Of course, this is welcomed news. But as someone who's spent their entire life in the desert, I still have a few concerns. I know the desert life, and can predict what the problems will be. Many children from the desert have had neither the interest nor the proper environment to learn. So even if the academia would take them in, once they enter the halls, they might find themselves surrounded by other children who look and act very differently from them. And as a result, they might become socially isolated.
Yes, I can imagine that. My father passed away at an early age. Even though I had a good number of friends during my years at the academia, for some time, I still sensed many critical looks in my direction. I'm sure a child coming all the way from the desert will have an even harder time. But let's bring this back to the building itself. I think you said that you want this building to be quiet and warm, with its doors serving as a solid barrier to block out the sound and fury outside, and allow one to focus on the book in their hands. Building it according to the current plan will be quite costly. Even if I don't charge you any commission fees, I don't think we'd be able to keep it under your budget. Any ideas on what we can do?
Can you trust that? Would any other merchants be willing to sponsor the project? Yeah.
Sponsor the project? You mean convince wealthy merchants to join our cause and pool their money together to build the library?
We could do a charity event.
That does make sense. A library is a big project, and it's going to be hard to fund it with just a single person's mora. What do you think? If we can find others to sponsor the project, we could potentially increase the size of the building 2- or 3-fold.
It's all fine with me, but where do you think we'll be able to find these sponsors?
Well, you're right. If I really think about it, I'm not
I
too
hate this
familiar
woman.
with many big-name merchants. Her? Hard pass. With her shrewd and greedy personality, she would never put Mora into something like this.
Maybe she, yeah. Dory's too selfish.
Now there's an idea.
I mean, Dory's the reason
She
why
probably won't
Kaveh's
say
homeless.
no if all she'll need to do is to make some introductions instead of spending Mora. Let's go and pay her a visit.
Foxy. We don't kill foxes as Kaveh. It is law. Hello, buddy. Oh, bazaar's already. Oh, ew, she's here. Fuck you.
Now here are some unexpected guests. What brings you to the Palace of Alcazar's Ray? When I saw Kaveh, I almost thought it must be that time of month again. Sadly for me, I must wait a few more days before I can collect my shiny Mora.
Hey, can't you think of something else for a change? You are literally living in an objet d'art, and yet your mind is still fixated on nothing but Mora? What is the point of wealth, anyway? Is your happiness entirely dependent on your hoard of cold, emotionless Mora?
That's exactly right. Mora is extremely valuable, you see. If you don't keep your mind on it, your Mora may just find its way to somebody else's pockets. If you ask me, this place is still way too empty. Just give me some time and I'll fill it to the brim with lots and lots of Mora.
You're hopeless.
Let's get back to why we're here.
Oh, so you have an actual reason to visit me? Alright, let's hear
We
it.
would like to ask for your help in introducing us to some merchants.
Merchants? Why? Is there some kind of business opportunity? Oh, I see. So you're just looking for someone to help you fit the bill.
I knew you wouldn't be interested in something like this. Still, you wouldn't refuse just making some introductions for us, would you?
Sure, I can connect you with some folks, but with every service...
Disgusting.
You know.
You know, I was like, why do people hate Dory so much? I see it now.
A fee? You mean just for introductions?
Of
Making introductions means using my connections and putting my reputation on the line. Why wouldn't I charge a fee for something so important? And since we've known each other for so long, though, I'll give you a huge returning customer discount.
I hate you. I hate you, you little gremlin bitch. You pink ass punk bitch. Eat the rich, we're eating Dory first.
I guess that's okay. But why are you charging a fee
500,000?
before we've even secured any funding? That just doesn't seem right. Besides, by helping us out, you'd be doing a great service to the public. Can't you take your mind off your Mora even for just 1 second and focus on something far more important?
Very well. Since you're so passionate about this project, I'll help you out and waive the introduction.
I'm going to print a picture of Dory and burn it to the ground.
3 of my business partners
I
came
will
by
print
earlier
10
today to
pictures of
discuss some
Dory
things with me, and they still haven't left yet.
and burn
I'll
it
arrange a
in my
meeting for you.
backyard.
And just so we're clear, it'll be up to you to present your project and discuss any deals.
Thank you so much.
You can wait here. I'll bring them over to you.
That's a nice sound.
Speak with the butler if there's something you need.
Let me think. Where did I put the delivery check?
Dory gave us a brief introduction about the two of you. You are Kaveh, the renowned architect, and you are the traveler. Practically all up to be frank, I don't feel like there's an obvious business opportunity here.
All right, here's the situation. I've been commissioned to build a library in...
So it's a public welfare project?
Correct.
Then the commission fees will likely be very low. You should be careful.
I'm not too concerned about how much I'll get for the commission fees, actually. I'm fine with doing it for free. I just want to get this project rolling as soon as possible. We're just a little short on funding.
So what? You can't possibly expect that we just cover the shortfall for you. Besides, what does a library in the desert have to do with us? If you want to build it yourself with your own Mora. Seems simple enough to me.
Hey, there's no need to be so harsh. They are Dory's associates after all. Here, can you tell us a bit more about what we
You
can
can
gain
get
from
Kaveh's client
sponsoring this
to
project?
advertise your business. That's true, I guess.
So we'd mostly be doing it for reputation and exposure? There is some value to that. It could make doing business in the desert a bit easier.
Well, just speaking for myself, I've got nothing in the desert.
I also have a concern. It feels like there's not much to profit from in the short term, but in the long...
Then how about this? What if, instead of building a single library, we commit to an entire complex of buildings dedicated to culture and education?
Wouldn't that just cost more?
Yes, but in that case... Mr. Kaveh, please tell us what you have in mind.
I'll just give an example. If we were to build a library and a school near Aru Village, then the desert dwellers would gradually begin to migrate
little
towards
public
the
school.
area. A whole suite of buildings will be able to host more traffic, and thus drive the economic development of the entire area. In turn, that would lead to direct business opportunity. I've been to the desert several times. Although there are still many lingering tensions between the two regions, the amount of interaction has been steadily increasing, and in the long term, the desert will only become more and more important to Sumeru.
You do have a point.
Education in the desert is indeed an industry that has not been tapped into. If we can be the first to place stakes in the area...
And you just believe anything he tells you?
Even the greenest amateurs know that urban planning will affect population flow. If you don't believe me, you can ask anyone on the street to confirm it to you.
You
don't seem to think about your question first when you're speaking. Please only ask when relevant to the discussion.
Wait, something just occurred to me. If we're going to build a library in the desert, Aru Village would obviously be the best place for it. But it seems we're not the only ones with our eyes on the village. I heard a rumor a while back saying a lot of land and buildings in Aru Village have already been secretly purchased.
What?
What?
In other words, if we try to join if we want to build a suite of buildings focused on education and culture, Aru Village is...
Then there's no hurry. We can wait for Aru Village to develop more first and get into the market for expansion to other areas.
But if you were to do that...
Is there nothing else to discuss? Great timing! I pretty much heard all I want to hear.
Leave,
if there
bitch.
are no other urgent matters, I'll be on my way.
I'll be off as well. If you have any new ideas, please feel free to reach out.
It seems like the others are not interested in funding this, so no point in me doing this on my own. Let's revisit this another time.
Hey, guys, wait! Well, what can I say? I guess it went somewhat as expected. They are Dory's friends, after all. As soon as they heard that there's not much more in this for them, they lost all interest. Yeah, it's just another day doing business with people. But I can never get used to that. Those people never think of anyone other than themselves. Looks like we'll have to figure out some other way to get the funding. Let's go.
How did the meeting go? Want to talk about it?
You have millions of Mora at your disposal, and yet you refuse to help. What is all this Mora for? Huh? Billionaires.
Oh, where did all that passion go from earlier, I take it you weren't able to find a sponsor for your project?
Please don't tell me that you're here to mock us.
She is.
What kind of person do you take me for? With the kind and
I think the only pretty shiny thing she likes is Mora.
I will say though,
She makes Mora just to make more and more.
even before I introduce them to you. You can try to talk up the project all you want, but the facts will remain the same. This project is high investment with slow returns. No sane person would put their money into this.
But this isn't just a business project, right? Also, if you already knew no one would want to partner with us, why did you still try to charge me 500,000 Mora? You scammer!
You might want to remember who your creditor is before you start talking like that, Kaveh.
I'll pay back every last coin that I still owe you, but that's a completely different matter.
Alright, since you're so devastated about this, I'll set you up for dinner with another big-name merchant.
I don't want your help.
In fact, I'll be inviting the most famous merchant in all of Sumeru, so I'll be counting on your performance.
Is it just you?
What? Really? I would like to sincerely apologize for my attitude just now. So, where would we be meeting this merchant?
Follow me. Oh, I suppose both of you can come.
I hate you. I hate you, you little bitch. I hate you, actually. It's just her, isn't it? Because she said the most famous merchant in all of Sumeru. It's just her.
This is the place.
You said you're going to introduce us to the most famous merchant in Sumeru. Well, where are they?
You still don't get it, huh? The most famous merchant in Sumeru
Is Lord Sangamabe.
Huh? So you met yourself all
I
along?
knew it. I
Then
knew
why
it.
did you
I
bring us
see right
here?
through it, you dumb freaking bitch. I hate you.
Well, I've given it some thought, and that complex of education and culture buildings that you mentioned does hold some promise.
I don't care if you have a sad backstory. I don't give a shit.
It'll be a pretty big war, I
There's
think,
buttered
and
chicken
I'll have
in
to
the
fund it all
back.
on my own. But that's not really a problem for me.
Seriously? Where's this generosity coming from so suddenly? Are you trying to scam me again?
The reasons are not important. What's important is that I'm willing to help you. However, you know just as well as me that once this project actually breaks ground, it'll start sucking Mora from my pockets like crazy. So, to cut costs,
I get it. I won't charge any commission fees, and I'll take responsibility for the entire project.
Splendid! Then let's sign the contract right away.
This way, the children of the desert will have some books to read. Their lives should improve a bit after this.
You seem rather pleased.
Of course, there are a few things better than using my knowledge to help other people change their fates. I must thank you as well, Dory. I used to say you only cared about Mora, which might have been some prejudice on my part. Sorry for that.
I don't like
I will
her.
also try to pay back my debts. Now, let's have a quick discussion. Where would you want the library to be built? That will be the most important building.
There's no rush. I'll provide you with a copy of the deed when we get back. You can just use the address on the
Huh? The deed? So hold on a sec. The person who has been buying up everything around Aru Village was you all along?
Oh my, did I not tell you about that? Yep, yours truly has been buying up all the land. I must thank you for bringing your ideas to me. Before our conversation, I had no idea what to build on all those lots. So, from my perspective, this has been a great turn of events. I didn't put much in and easily got a lot in return.
I hate
What
Dory.
about my commission fees?
I have never hated a character this much in my life.
I was just gonna say that to Kakas. We mustn't procrastinate and should start construction as soon as possible. But before I could finish my sentence, you volunteered to waive your commission fees and even promised to take responsibility for the whole project from start to finish.
It's obvious that you used every trick in the book to deceive me. You deliberately paused for a long time while talking about the project and kept glancing at me with that menacing look in your eyes.
Huh? You really think so? Well, the contract's already been signed, so there's no point in dwelling on the details. You know what? I'll pay for tonight's dinner.
Fine. I'll drop the argument on the commission fees. I'm going to order the best dishes and booze this...
I hate you. I'm not saving that shit. I hate Dory. I hate you, you bitch. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm mad. Lotus Flower Quest, Tricolor Dango, Rice Buns. I feel like... Okay, let's go. Let's make those rice buns. Talk to Paimon. Rice buns. This one.
Special yakitori for sale. Come and try some.
Here's some rice buns. Oh, she gave me rice. I have never hated a character this much in Genshin Impact. I was like, oh, I love every single one of them. Now, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not anymore. I feel cold. Like, if I were to commit murder, it would be on Dory immediately. If I would be like, oh, murder bad. But now I'm like, murder is okay if it's some sleazy billionaire.
Perfect distance.
Take it easy.
Sight clear. Finally, remember, health comes first.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Come at me. To the ferry. Watch and learn. To the ferry.
I'm using the wrong weapon. I was like, why is my damage low? I've been using the wrong weapon. Complete. Oh shit. God. Rooms. Okay. Oh, hello. There's a beetle. Thank you. Which one is closest? This one. She's not even a good healer.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
Oh my god, it's lagging.
Here you are.
Wind Strider.
Flicker.
Hold on. I'm back. What's this one? Oh my god, my eyes. I feel drowsy, besties. I need a nap. I forgot that this was a broken shrine. And I am. That's why I'm quiet. I'm like simmering in anger. I'm like, I don't want to continue. Like, I want to make a dartboard with Dory's face on it, and I just...
Shine down! The doctor will see you.
Quietly now.
I've been through worse. Scanning.
Illusion shattered.
Seems like an emergency.
Things are about to get dicey.
Breaking new ground. Sight clear.
Shine down.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Feast your eyes. Scanning.
Yeah, the story. I wouldn't mind becoming a murderer if I was allowed to kill Dory. I'm just saying. Damn. She doesn't have bodyguards. I can just go at it. I can just shoot her from afar. I'm the traveler.
Add Astra.
Thank you for
Add Astra.
Traveler. Bonjour, traveler. Potion seller. Give me your strongest potion. I want here today. I want to build Kaveh some more. I want more quick damage. Wow. Oh my god. Something's wrong with my graphics. It's live 2D taking so much of my CPU storage. Wait, cancel. No, I can't change that. Never mind. Y'all are gonna have to bear with me. I finally am feeling the limits of my computer.
Remember, health comes first.
The doctor will see you.
Game's up. Run's over. Busted.
Breaking new ground. Come at me.
Let's go. Let's go. 43 minutes. Dun, dun, dun. Da, 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 da. Dendro damage bonus, please. No, I did not get any. Continue. She's not even a good healer. She sucks. She's not even a good electro applicator. She's a wholly, extremely unnecessary character. You don't need
side effects.
Dory mains don't exist.
Seems like an emergency. Mind the side effect.
Things are about to get dicey.
Scanning. Feast your eyes.
Patience.
Sight clear. Come at me. Hey, cut it out.
I don't see any upside to her either. Like, why? She's a 4-star, so she doesn't even do that much damage. Like, even if you needed an electro character, she's not even like optimal. She's not even a good electro applicator. And her healing range has a limit, and her healing, her burst doesn't even hurt the enemies that much.
Shine down.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Let's end this now.
Sight clear.
There is no escape.
Remember, health comes first.
Like patience.
Here comes the catch.
Breaking new ground. Scanning.
My eyes are closing. Oh no. I still need to cook lunch. Yeah. What's wrong? I got winded. I got tired from all my hatred against Dory. My body was like, nope.
Illusion shattered.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Quietly now.
Sight clear.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Busted.
I'm getting sick of this.
Taking a turn for the better.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Feast your eyes.
Oh. Oh. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for following. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for cute Sako. What was it? Was that it? Welcome, welcome. Hi. What's up? Sure, what's your yelling like? I'm good. I'm good. I'm just trying to use up my daily resin. What server are you on? Oh, nice. I'm from EU too. So yeah, I can definitely like take a look at your yellow. What's your do I can I look at people's stuff from here? Hold on. Hey. If you're comfortable, I could look at your ID. Okay. Okay, let's review. Oh, can I see? Oh, you have decent HP. That's good. Level 90. Okay, that's good. Aqua Simulator. Emblem. Yeah, 4-piece emblem is good. HP, great. HP crit damage, crit rate. That's good. That's a decent piece. 12%. That's a nice piece. 27% crit damage, yeah. Hydro damage bonus. That's okay. That's lots of crit damage. Energy recharge. Yeah, I think you do need energy. I think good. Constellation, no. Oh, you have nice. 8, 9, 10. That's decent. I think you're good. Are you using Yelan as a DPS? Yeah, because like it's kind of perfect. Like you don't need a crit damage circlet. I guess what the only thing you would need is hopefully get a ER piece that has like HP. But I don't know, you're good. Yeah, that's all you need. I think the only way you can get it any higher is to hopefully get a better piece with like HP instead of like the defense and EM. Yeah. Like I don't blame you, like mine has HP of the sands. Thank you. Oh, wait, there's a head. Wait, is it working? Is it working? Is the head pads working? There we go. Thank you for the head pats. Yeah. How's your damage with the ER? Is it better than having HP sands? I think. Yeah, since you do need ER. Yeah, I think you're good. You got a really good Yelan. Oh, I love Sino. Oh, I wish I had Hu Tao. Can I see your Hu Tao? Oh shit, nice.
Silly churl, Billy.
Damn,
Silly
that's nice.
Billy, hilly churl.
Oh, I see. That's good. That's good. Your Yelan's perfectly great. It's good. Congrats. Damn, 20 crit damage. 21 crit rate. Okay, good. 20 again. Wow. You have good luck on your pieces. 29.5 on crit damage. Holy shit, man. I envy you. Oh, and 10, 10, 9. Damn. Are you gonna triple crown your Hu Tao? Oh, double crown as well. Oh, nice. Gorgeous. Wait, what's her weapon? Shit, engulfing lightning. I kind of want Staff of Homa for somebody. I don't know. I think I want it on. I have Shao. I want Sino's weapon actually because I have Sino and I. Damn! What your crit rate is so high. That's so cool. I think yeah, it's a weapon. It's a weapon that gives you lots of crit rate. C2. Holy shit! And you crowned his burst perfect. Attack. Crit that. Wow. Electro damage was 50%. Okay, crit. Whoa. 20%? How the heck do you get? These are really good pieces. Damn, I'm jealous. I still don't have a great Vermilion 4-piece. I feel like this domain is so hard. That nice. 26. Wow. Animal damage was 5. It's 27. Damn. Okay. Oh, I don't have Nahida. I wish I had Nahida. Is your Nahida's crit rate? That's okay. You need EM anyway. That's okay. Ooh, sack frag. Cute. Cute. Adorable. 688, yeah. Do you use Nahida with your Sino? Yeah, of course you would, I think. Yes! Shao has like crowned normal attack and burst perfect. See there, that's okay. Oh shit. Yeah, that's great. Crit rate, 200 crit damage, man. I'm jealous. Oh shit, this one too is good. It's good. Yes! Red horn. It looks good on him. Perfect. Husk. 4-piece husk. Yeah. Oh. Crit rate. Oh, that's cool. You would be so freaking powerful if you had bigger crit damage. Nice. Nice. 21. Yes. 21. Perfect. Okay. C1. Wow. Yeah, you have really nice characters, my dude. I'm jealous of your Hu Tao. Yeah. Congrats. I'll add you. If you want. Like, no pressure. You don't have to add me back. Thanks for showing me your characters. That was really cool. And where do we go? Where do we rest? I think that's it for me for today. I was really angry at Dory. But yeah, I'm kind of tired and I'm hungry, and I'm good with like finishing 2 of Kaveh's story hangouts. So thanks for coming. Thanks for those who lurked. Thanks for those who came by, and thank you, Cute Taco, for the follow. And I'll see you guys next week. We'll play. I don't know. Maybe we'll play something else. I don't think I have other, unless there's like a new event on Genshin. I think I'm ready to like play on another game. I still have one hand clapping. Yeah, see you on Discord. Yes, I have one hand clapping ready, and I could also play. Maybe I could show Coral Island, or go back to House Flipper. I wanna develop my house over there. But yeah, I had fun. Thanks everyone for coming by. If you missed the stream, feel free to go look at my VOD channel, and see you next week. Bye.
The ability to appreciate beauty is an important virtue.